Hello captains, and welcome to the stream, welcome to the flight. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6, and today we're doing a flight from New Iberia, Louisiana to Miami, Florida for TPC Charters Airline in an Airbus A320neo. Our flight today is scheduled for 1 hour 46 minutes with a distance of 687 nautical miles. Let me drop the iPad for you so you can see the route. So here we are. We do have some weather to the north of us, a little bit of weather coming in here in Florida. Some thunderstorms there on the way as we approach Miami. Now we're landing in Dade Collier Training Center Airport. We're not actually landing in Class Bravo Miami, so this is a Class Charlie, a smaller airport. That's the job we got from TPC Charters Airline this morning. Got a call from dispatch, and here we are. So the weather conditions at New Iberia seem to be pretty good. VFR winds 30 at 11, some clouds at 47, broken at 8, temperatures 2, altimeter 3007. It's not too bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the flight deck. Here we are. We'll do our cockpit preparation. Our speed brakes are retracted, flaps are retracted, engine mode select to normal, engine switches are off, gear lever down, and windshield wipers are off. So we're okay to apply power to the aircraft. So we'll go to our overhead. We do have external power available, so we'll go ahead and turn battery 1 and 2 on, and we will turn external power on, emergency exit lights on, no smoking signs to auto, nav and logo to 1, strobe to auto, oxygen crew supply on, ground control for CVR on. We'll do a CVR test, and evac to captain. Adheres to nav. And we should be good to go here for now. Let's jump to our EFB. We'll import our sim brief flight plan. Make sure it's correct. Yep, looking good. Here's our route. Should check out with our ForeFlight. Load our I was going to load our preset. Yep. Turn this to auto. Now we're in the day. I think we're okay. We don't need the preset here. What we do need is our jet bridge, our baggage truck, and catering truck. And on this stream today, I added a light for the camera so you can see me a little bit better. Didn't have the light, so it was dark, especially during evening flights. Yep, we're coming up. Yep, we got our baggage getting loaded and our catering. Good. We'll go ahead and request our fuel from SimBrief and start fueling. Jet bridge is good to go, so we can go ahead and start loading our passengers. On this morning's flight we have 139 passengers and 6,792 pounds of cargo. We will begin boarding. Quality, good morning. Thank you for popping in and checking out the stream. We are flying to Miami, Florida from New Iberia, Louisiana. Flight time 1 hour 46 minutes. We'll go to our ETSU AOC. We'll initialize. And we'll go to FMGC. Database is correct in it, and we'll do our flight request. Here we are, cost index of 5. Let's adjust that to 75. We'll go back to ETSU. AOC will request weather. We'll continue our flight deck setup. Our altimeter setting is 3007, so we can set that up. We're doing this flight on VetSim, so we'll check if we have ATC coverage. We do not, so we'll be on Unicom. We're already set 1228. We're 1215 on VHF2. That's looking good. Alright, let's check our weather that just came in. So we have METAR for New Iberia, we don't have METAR for TNT. We'll pick that up later in ForeFlight. That airport didn't report weather, so we'll just have to look at the closest airport to it. So we'll go ahead and print that. There's our printout. And we'll go to flight plan. We will depart Iberia, or New Iberia rather, on runway 35. Insert. And initially we're expecting to land at Dade Collier on runway 09er. Have the RNAV 09er there. That's all we have. Okay, we'll get that. Go ahead and delete our discontinuities. Yep, that looks good. Let's go ahead and load that procedure into ForeFlight. Let me look at something here right quick. JAXIC. We want to pick that up. So let me see. Arrival, RNAV 9. ABS jackstick insert. Okay, looking good there. Looks like we finished our fueling. Oh, and we lost our jetway. Alright then. We'll go to our overhead and turn on our seatbelt signs. Yeah, it's a little bit of light here. Looking good. And here's our auto pre-departure clearance. Since there's no ATC with this new VATSIM feature, we do get a squawk code of 2522. 2522, and we'll put that on auto. So we'll depart 35 and then make a right turn, direct Pebby. Pebby's our first fix. That looks good. Cruising at 37,000 feet today, so we'll punch that in as well. And our heading off of runway 35 is 347. Oh, went the other way. It's all right. Let me use the performance calculator. Where is it? Here it is. All right, we're at KARA runway. Oh, this has not been updated. I think it's 35 now. Okay, we'll get METAR. Make sure that's correct. 30 at 11. Temperature is 23007. Runway conditions are dry. Anti-ice is going to be off. Our takeoff weight let's check our takeoff weight is 14800. 14800. I'm going to go to flex. Config's going to be flaps 1. We'll turn the air conditioner off. Wow, these are very low here. 119, 123, 125. Okay, so we'll get that in when we get a chance. Thomas, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the flight, sir. Today we're doing flight service to Miami-Dade Collier Training Center Airport for TPC charters. I hope you're doing well, sir. Thank you for popping in this morning. go back here, see how we're doing on loading. Okay, we're getting there. It's pretty good. Got my coffee this morning. It took a little while this morning to set up the stream. I was messing with the shaders in OBS to give us a little bit of a polished look for the sim. I hope it looks good. Had to take down the saturation a little bit and also applied an LUT, so to give us a little bit of a cinematic look here. Hopefully that comes through on the screen. Can get rid of the V-Pilot. We got our squawk code. Yep, got some weather coming in here from the south a little bit, but I think we're okay. As you can tell, the sky's looking good. Thomas, yeah, I hear you. It's quite unique. We flew into actually correction, we didn't fly into it, but let's take a look right here. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, definitely in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, long runways. Can't remember what the runways were. Let's look. Yep, over 10,000 feet runway. So
completed.
all right, so our boarding is completed. That's very good. So we can go to our init B, get our zero fuel weight and our zero fuel weight CG. And our fuel again is 17.8.
On behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
All right, thank you, First Officer, for this great cabin announcement. I'm trying to build our engine out procedure here, so let me look at something right quick. Our approach is here for 35. There's ILS 35. The fix is ISIS or Isus. I don't know how you pronounce that. Let's try to put that in. ISUCE. See if it'll take it. Yep, that looks good. How do we go back? Oh, maybe we need to do it here. What's our initial approach fix? Let's do that instead. PILYI. And yeah, I'm not very hip to this here, so place bearing distance. Okay, so place, I think it's KARA-KTNT. Our bearing is our runway heading, which is 347. and our distance is 15. Let's try that. Let's see if it'll take it. Alright, we'll store that. Yeah, I'm not sure if it did it or not. Let me go back to data. Stored nav aids. Nope. Stored waypoints. Flight plan. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly. Data. Yeah, we have the fix in there. PILYI. Where did it put it? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to get hip to that. I'm not super hip to that, so let's see. So we finished with boarding. We can go ahead and turn on our APU. Turn on our fuel pumps and our beacon light.
Flight attendants, armed doors, and cross-check.
Alright, I just got a call from cabin crew. Let me step out for a quick second. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Flight attendants are doing their safety announcement. We'll go ahead and lock the cockpit door. And we will enter our performance data now. So let me go back here. Does it give us our weight? You know what, we didn't do our winds and temperatures request, so let's do that now. And guys, today is a relaxed flight. We're not in a rush. We've had another go round last night in Philly. Kind of a crazy, hectic event as well, and of course the F&O on Friday was nuts. So we're just taking it easy this morning. All right, so we got our winds. Position monitor. I'm trying to find this one screen. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read up on that a little bit. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's go to our performance. So it's gonna be flaps 1 performance. Does it give us, okay, 66 degrees is our flex 2 temperature. And let's see what it gives us here. Yeah, it's significantly higher than our calculator. Alright, so let's go ahead and load that in. 119, 123, 125. 119, 123, 125. I hope that's okay. Takeoff speed's too low. Huh, it didn't like that, huh? Okay. Alright, so let's go with these then. 132. 133, 137. $132, 133, 137. Let's see, takeoff CG. It must be heavier. So the question then is, does this give us the weight? Okay, so our takeoff weight 140,800. $126,800. Yep, that's correct. Everything's correct there. I think this is where we put KARA-35. That's, I think, where, yep, that's it. Okay, so that's good. So that's for our engine out procedure. Okay, we'll turn on our APU bleed and we will request pushback. We actually don't need it here, do we? Not really. There's some equipment there, so I guess we'll take it. So I think we can push, either way, we can push we'll push tail right. Okay, everything's looking good here. We'll release parking brake and we'll start our push. We'll start engine 2. I will go ahead and start turning right. Alright, engine 2 is good. We'll start engine 1. We'll start stop push here. Set up parking brake. All right, everything's looking good. You know what happened to our... Oh, there's our overlay. Okay, something new I was trying with the scrolling overlay. It's back, it's there. Okay, so we got good start on engine 2. We'll go ahead and go select or crank mode normal. Brakes on max. We can release the tug. And actually we need to load up some charts here, so we'll do that. KARA-KTNT regional taxi chart and Dade Collier Training and Transition Center taxi, and then our nav approach. That's all we have. So we'll go ahead and load our taxi chart. We're taxiing to runway 35, so very easy taxi here. Delta Alpha. Alright, back to the overhead. APU bleed off. APU master off. Taxi light on. Things looking good. And I'm also trying new control for the tiller, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, parking brake off. KARA-KTNT traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, taxiing to runway 35 via Delta Alpha KARA-KTNT. Alright, let's give it a little bit of throttle. Alright, so that's working pretty good. We'll go to Delta. Alright, I think what we need to do, let me stop here for a second, is we need to go to our controls. And it is nose, wheel, steering, and we need to reverse the X's here. Apply, go back, resume. Let's see how that works now. A little bit of throttle. Yep, that's looking beautiful now. No more twitchy. No more twitchy stuff. see how we do here in this turn. Beautiful. Alright, and we're going left on Alpha. Alright, flaps 1. You know, there was another thing I forgot to do. I'd like to set up my spoilers arm and disarm button. So let me do that now once I pull up to 3.5. Alright, it's working beautifully.
Approaching runway 35.
Alright, we'll set parking brake. One of the things we didn't do here. This volume down. Alright, so let me see. Let me go to controls. Thomas, to answer your question, so I'll read it out here. As you are the founder of TPC, why are you TPC 6 instead of TPC 1? And the answer is here multiple reasons. One of them is I'm prior military service. In the military, the call sign 6 is usually reserved for commander. So that's one. And then number 2, it's more of a sort of character situation here. I don't like to be number 1, so just saying Pilot Club 1 doesn't sit too well with me. So those 2 reasons primarily. So there's no number 1 in the club in particular. Everybody contributes. So those are the answers. Quality, yeah, I got the face cam. You like it? This morning I was messing with the frame. I was trying to put myself in the cockpit of an Airbus, and it looked pretty good, but then I decided against it for the time being anyways. So that's that. So let's, what were we doing? We were doing spoilers. Do we have spoilers? Let me look at something here. Ground. Nope, that's camera. Alright, here we go. Toggle arm spoilers. So we can do that with this button. We'll validate, apply, and let's see. So here's our spoilers. I'm gonna press the button now. Armed, disarmed, armed, disarmed. So that's perfect, beautiful. Okay, so we go ahead and arm our spoilers. Check our TO config. Yep, we don't have our weather radar on, so we'll turn that on. That is looking good. Excuse me. Auto brake to max. I thought we had it on max. Here we go. It's on max now, and cabin check. Alright, I think we're looking good here. Everything is still looking good to me. Go ahead, get rid of the camera and the iPad to give you a full experience for the takeoff. Alright, what's happened with the cabin here? Come on, guys. Alright, so now back. Auto brake is max. Alright, we're good to go now. Parking brake is off. We'll go ahead and
Approaching runway 35. Entered runway 35. 7,900 feet remaining.
Alright, so we're good to go here. So we're not Togo, we're Flex. Need our TCAS to TARA. We'll make our announcement.
Flight attendants, please prepare to take off.
KARA-KTNT traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, taking off runway 35 for an IFR departure to the northeast. KARA-KTNT. Is there traffic on the runway? I don't know what that is. Alright, here we go. Let's pull up the engines. Here we go. And flex, SRS, and runway. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. We'll fly the runway heading here. Alright, autopilot 1, engage. And we'll go ahead and turn right, direct our first fix.
Charge above at 0.1 miles.
Nav checks. Thrust climb. Disarm ground spoilers. Flap 0. And we'll turn on anti-ice. Thomas, to answer your question, so I think we have 1 through 10 reserved. Everything else is fair game. Now we have an automated system that randomly assigns, or if you choose a call sign, then it will check if one exists already, if somebody took it. If not, you can have it. So on the flight crew portal, in your profile, you can put a TPC call sign that you would like to get, and it checks to see if there's one exists. If it doesn't, it gives it to you, or you can do a random one. It will do any random number or next sequential number, maybe. However, again, 1 through 10 are reserved. Quality, why didn't I have a face cam earlier? I will tell you why. 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm new to streaming, so I started streaming maybe a couple of weeks ago, so I didn't have a camera, a streaming camera. So, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the face cam as well. So I ended up making the decision to have the face cam on stream. So I picked up a stream cam and got it set up. And the last few streams, I had it on. So. All right, let's take a look at our map here. So we're doing well. Let's load up our profile on the climb. Doing great. Just passed through our clouds and past 10,000 feet. So we'll turn off wing and engine anti-ice. Oh my God! You know what? We totally forgot the to turn on the lights. All right, that's my mistake. Well, we can turn them off now anyways, and we'll turn off seatbelt signs. See, it helps if you use the checklist, which I do have, but just didn't use it. That's looking awesome. Yep, I got a light for the, I mean, I had one already, so I added the light for the face cam. So it's a little better, especially for night flights. Quality, I did not see the new Swiss 1 video. No, I did not. Thomas, yes, you can change your call sign. Go to your TPC flight crew portal, profile, edit, put in another number, and if it's available, it'll give it to you. All right, we're making progress. About an hour and a half remaining in flight. Load our next chart that we need. RNAV 9. And fly-by-wire does not fully support RNAV approaches yet. They will, but as of now, it's going to be a super non-precision approach. Now, luckily for us, the weather nearby is VFR, so we're okay.
Climbing through transition altitude.
All right, we'll go ahead and turn our QNH to standard. So let's see here. Don't have an altimeter setting. We got one for TMB, which is 3010. So we'll check that. We'll just go off the closest airport weather. We're well above the clouds now. Great day for flying, great weather. Continuing our climb. So quality, okay, copy that. So A340 he fixed. Who did the A340? If you don't mind reminding me, I don't recall. Is that any builds or who did the 340? Let me switch up a little bit here. I want to show you a cool view that I have in my settings. Let's see if it'll work. Yeah, I love this view right here. Landing gear view is amazing as well. Ha. Yeah, let's stick with that for a second. Love it. Yes, quality, very pretty, very nice. Okay, copy that on the 340. Understand. Looks like I got another call from the cabin crew, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna see what they need now. And I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. On flight deck. Yep, had to take care of a little issue with the passenger there in the back. No problem. I think he was saying some crazy things and I don't know, freaking out. We've got that under control. Alright, we're continuing our climb to flight level 370. Everything's looking good and normal. Very good. Nice and easy flight this morning. So we're passing New Orleans here. The controllers are on, but we're well above their airspace, so no worries there, no problems there. And it should be an interesting approach into Dade Collier Training Center. Hope I'm pronouncing that right, Collier. I think that's what it's called. Let's see here. Yep, it's looking beautiful. Clouds and blue sky. Very nice. Yep, so we've reached our almost reached our cruise level here. Hope you guys are having a good morning today. Again, if you're just joining, we're doing a TPC Charters Airline flight with service to Dade Collier Training Center. 139 passengers on board, 6,800 pounds of cargo in an Airbus A320neo. So far, so good. We got our co-pilot, our cat Pumpkin. Is always here with us. She seems to be enjoying the flight. And we got our coffee here. Gonna take a sip, simulate it. Very good, very good. Life is good. Yep. We do have a cat named Pumpkin here in my family, and she used to, well, she still does. She really likes to be in the flight sim room here in the basement, and the problem is she keeps messing with everything and really not acting like a first officer. Alright, we've reached our cruise. First officer made a nice announcement for the cabin. Here's our seat views. I have to adjust it here. Let me see how I can do that. Like this, maybe. Hey, do you guys know Yeah, quality. Yeah, she's gonna hiss at the controller and not really help at all. Do you guys know by any chance what is the key combination to save my preset? So I have this preset on the key number 4 on the keypad. No, keypad number 1. But I'd like to zoom in a little bit and then save it. Do you guys know what the combination is by any chance to save a new preset? It's something like Control, Alt, and then the key. Because I want to get rid of this stuff on the left. Same with this view. This one has less, so I can just zoom in and save the new view. I'd like to do that. Quality, copy that. If Thomas is still here, maybe he knows. I feel like, well, I tell you what, let me just look that up right quick. How to save custom views Fest 2020. So it's Control, Alt, and the number. Okay, let's try that. So we'll go here. Like this. Control. What number it was? 1. Okay. Control, Alt, 1. Nope, it didn't do that. Oh well. I'll have to mess with that later. Alright, about an hour left in our flight here. We're about to go out to the ocean here. Get our iPad back. Can start looking at our approach. So we'll be coming in on a good intercept angle here. Femid, and then our initial approach fix, which is Jaksic. And at Jaksic, we should be above 2,000, so we can go ahead and dial in our bottom altitude of 2,000. Alright, we got that. Awesome flight so far, enjoying it. Jump in here, see what we have for checklists. Here's our approach checklist. Not extensive, but better than nothing we really should have done. Yeah, I think we need to start doing these checklists here. At least they give us the essential things here. Yeah, we didn't do our flight control check also. And we didn't turn our air conditioner off for the takeoff. Here's our approach. We'll be ready. I'm gonna look at my settings here, just make sure we're good on everything. Let's see, all that. Nope, that doesn't do anything for us. Pilot avatar. See what that does. Got my legs over there. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, we'll leave that on. Why not? Yep, cool. Did you remember to do those things that register the flight in the app to use for the flights? Which app are you talking about? The ForeFlight? I mean, I have everything set up there. I do my flight planning in ForeFlight initially, then I make sure it's the same in SimBrief when I create the SimBrief. You know what? I just realized that I forgot to start our tracking again. Oh man. That's the second time I forgot to start tracking this flight. The charters flight. So even though it's a charters flight, it's not being tracked. I'll have to fly it again. Yep, need a checklist for for all those things. Quality, yeah. Yes, in ForeFlight, yeah, I set everything up. So everything's tracked in there, but so yeah, it registers the flight, it tracks it, creates a track log, all of those types of things, so that's good. Also, I'm probably mispronouncing your name here. Is it Quality or Quality? Quality? Let me know which one. Oh, that's not going to work here. It blocks. Yeah, I tell you what, I'll go ahead and get rid of the pilot avatar. I'm kicking myself. How can I forget the tracking again? Man. That's too bad. That's alright, we'll do this again. Oh, got another cabin call. Be right back, guys. Sorry. Alright, we're back on flight deck. Sorry guys, cabin crew's been bugging me all day today on this flight. Just some internal issues though, no big deal here. Was not an unruly passenger this time, so all good. So we're cruising along here, doing well. All is good. Got about 40 minutes remaining of the flight. Let's see if we can speed this up a little bit. Let's go to CI 85. Start looking at weather in Miami. Let's put that in the box for now. So we'll use the Miami Executive. It's fairly close. 3010 is QNH. Let's see. Winds 140 at 9. 140 at 9. Gusting 21. Okay, and our temperature is 27. Let's look at our approach plate here for the minimums. 213. We'll be visual at that point anyways, but we'll have it in. That looks good. And let's see, what is our top of descent? 1625. In about 20 minutes is our top of descent, so that sounds good. Flight aviator, welcome to the stream. Your question is, what is the difference between PPL P1 and PPL P1? I'm not sure I understand there. The difference between PPL P1 and PPL P1. Can you clarify? It's the same thing that you're asking. They're PPL P1, PPL P1. And I'll just mention, in the Pilot Club we have the P1, which is the PPL equivalent, and it's based closely on the PPL in real world training course. We are going to roll out our P2 very soon. That is the equivalent of the instrument rating. So we will have that very soon in the club as well. All those courses and training is free. So Casper, you have X-Plane 12. Should you upgrade to FS 2020? I don't think so. I think you can stay with X-Plane 12. For the time being, what I recommend though is that when FS 2024 comes out later this year, you take a look at that and see if there are advantages of getting that. My preference between X-Plane and FS 2020 is FS 2020, although X-Plane 12 is also very good. I just like the satellite data. The visuals are stunning in Flight Sim 2020. Maybe the flight modeling is not quite the same level as X-Plane 12, but it's pretty good, especially with some of the excellent paid add-ons that are out there. So I enjoyed that very much. The atmospherics, the lighting, the weather, all those things, and you don't have to have a ton of ortho like you do in Explain 11 and 12 to get close to the real terrain data, right? It uses the satellite data, and then you have photogrammetry for the bigger cities and places, which is also very awesome. So my advice though is stick with Explain 12 for the time being. See what FS 2024 will bring, and if that's something that you'd be interested in, then you can switch. But again, both sims are very good. Flight Aviator, so those are two different things. One, the P1 PPL is with us, with the Pilot Club here. So that gives you a P rating on VATSIM once you complete that course with us at the Pilot Club. The Flight Insight stuff, that's a question for our training coordinator, Elliot Jordan. You can find him in the TPC Discord. So I'm not very familiar with the Flight Insight courses. I know they are our partner, and we offer some discounts for those courses. But if you're strictly looking for PPL P1 course to get the P1 rating on VATSIM, I recommend you go with the Pilot Club and join the training program there. You'll do the ground school and then the practical flights with a flight instructor. We do have many flight instructors who are real-world flight instructors, and I think we have 1,700 students at the flight school currently. So we've been growing very rapidly in the last couple of years, or maybe even less, whenever we started the official flight school for the Pilot Club. But Flight Insight has some free courses as well. I recommend those. And if you're a member of the Pilot Club, then you get special discounts for some of their paid courses. So again, you can join. If you're not a member, you can join the Pilot Club and join the Discord, and then get more specific answers to your questions there. I apologize, I don't have all the specifics. We have certain special departments, and each department is run by a member of a staff here at the Pilot Club. So I have kind of a high level visibility on things, but I don't really micromanage any of those departments. So I hope that helps. All right, so we got our weather. We have about 30 minutes of flight remaining. We still have no ATC. Let's take a look at this cool feature here. Yep, no ATC here. Fly-by-wire 320neo has this cool feature for switching frequencies, so you're not messing with knobs and stuff like that. Now, I probably should get the hardware to control the frequencies. It would make it, I think it would make it easier, would make it better, but I don't have it currently. So either I have to mess with the knobs here, which at a busy event is a problem, or I can use this screen here on the tablet and tune in automatically. So that's pretty good. Let me go back to the charts here. So we got our RNAV 09. Let me look at, yep, RNAV 09. Let me review the chart here. Our missed approach, we're climb to 1000, then climbing left turn to 2000, direct BRA. Okay. Let's do this here. KARA-KTNT 9. We should have done that earlier. KTNT. Okay, not in database. Maybe it's KTNT09. Yep, that's better. There's no digital aid is here. What kind of reports we get? Okay, that's not active. Ground request. Huh. Yeah, just looking through the menus here. Connection. Notification. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so we're good. Let's update our alternate weather just so we have it. Yep, Flight Aviator. I think that's a solid choice there. Just take one with the Pilot Club and get your P1 rating. If you fly on VATSIM, that'll get you the rating into your profile on VATSIM as well. Very robust and fun and good, friendly flight school we have there. Instructors are friendly. You do your ground school, which is very well structured and easy to understand. You study that, you take your written exam, then you do your practice flights with the instructor, and then you do your solo flight, and you get your PPL P1 license for the sim, and you get that P1 rating on VATSIM. Alright, we got our company message, so we'll go look at that METAR again. No METAR for date Collier because it's not reporting weather, so we'll print that. So here's our METAR for the alternate. Yeah, winds are 160 at 13. Yep, okay. And Miami executive reporting winds 140 at 9. Same altimeter setting. Good visibility. So we're okay with that. So back to the approach here. Once we intercept final approach course, we'll descend to 1700. Again, we're not going to have vertical guidance. The fly-by-wire did not fully implement that yet in their A320neo, so we'll go visual at 1700 and then descend down and land. So that should be good to go. Andrew, good morning. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for joining the stream, sir. We're flying TPC Charters airline flight from New Iberia with service to Miami, Florida. Landing in Dade Collier Training Center Airport. 139 passengers, 6,800 pounds of cargo. Hope you're having a good morning, and thank you for popping in. Oh, and today we are going to try something cool. So we're going to record our landing and then play it back. So I've set it up. Thought I did set it up. Let me see. Replay is off. I thought I set this up. Give me 1 second. We'll just do this right quick. Maybe I need to do that every time. Yep, replay tool on. Yep, so now we have the replay tool here, and we'll try this. We'll try this tool. I don't know how to use it. I haven't used it. So all we're going to do is hit record and then record and see what it does. So that'll be an interesting test here. All right, how are we doing on our profile? Okay, we're almost at the top of descent. Here it is, right here in about 60 miles. So we'll be starting our initial descent pretty soon. And for some reason we ended up at very low speed here, 240. Why is that? Go speed up a little bit. And Mach 72. Can we do that? We're at green dot. I don't know why. Alright, let's go to manage mode. That's okay. If it's gonna be truly butter. Last night, or yesterday rather, I did the Sunday Fun Day group flight with the pilot club, and we're flying into Philly, and Philly had some gusts, and that was a challenging approach in landing. I had to crab into the wind and then kick the rudder right before touchdown. Worked out beautifully, though, was butter, and Andrew will not let me lie because he saw it. But and this was after a go round because there was an aircraft on the runway. Somebody decided that they could just enter an active runway without calling ATC. But anyways, go around and then came back for that approach. That was an interesting approach. It may be similar here with the way the weather is gusty, with some gusts. I'm kind of proud of the approach I did yesterday in the landing. You can see the live stream of that on the channel, but I'm hoping this one will be butter as well. Andrew, you did it too, as far as you had to go around as well, or? I'm not sure what happened with your flight. If you could share, let us know. All right, let's go ahead and start our initial descent. Again, not sure. No, that's okay. That's 7-8. We're back to where we need to be. That's all good. Started our initial descent a little bit earlier. Give us a little gentler descent for the passengers.
notice, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft fire safety update. Flight attendants, please turn to that full right.
Take sips of our last sips of our coffee. And we're coming into some weather here right in front of us. If you look at the radar, we are going to encounter some weather. There's a storm hanging around here. Let me see if it's moving or what's it doing. Yeah, it's moving a little bit, but it's kind of slow moving, sitting in there. So we'll pass through that, and then we should have no problems here landing at this airport. Let me look at the airport diagram. Dade Collier Training and Transition Center, or airport. So not very specific diagram here. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. We're coming in on 09. We'll exit left and taxi to parking there. Yeah, our flight for Charters Airline is truly a charters flight this morning. Yep, that was certainly mild turbulence. I think it was the gusts that did it really. It was gusting to 30 or so, or 27, something like that. I could feel it. And also looking at the speed trend indicator on the PFD, you can certainly tell. But yeah, I'm glad you did okay and did a great landing, and I did all right as well, so no problem there. Let me go here, make sure we don't have any discontinuities. Doesn't look like it. We don't need a hold here. Hopefully it's not going to put us in a hold. There's no discontinuity. Although here it shows it to us. I think it's just in zoomed out view. I think once we get zoomed in a little more, it'll connect the dots here. Been having good tailwind the whole flight. That's what we had for flight predict for us with real weather. Supposed to be about 45 or so average. Probably been a little higher than that, so made good progress. We've been in flight for an hour and 5 minutes. We have another 20 minutes to go, so even less than what we predicted for our en route of time to be. So all right, we can go to our tablet here, do our landing calculation. Not necessarily long runway, but yep, I know it failed because there is no METAR there. So let's go and look. Our METAR at the Miami Executive is 140 at 9. 140 at 9. Actually, like this. Our temperature there is 27. QNH is 3010. Our runway elevation for 09er, 13 feet. Our runway heading is 095. Runway condition will be, let's say, good. Runway slope.
Destination AWAS is 119.075.
Minus 001. Our LDA is 10,499. Our approach speed (131). 131. Let me look at something here, what we're doing. Alright, we're okay still. Alright, back to this. Our weight. So let's see here. Our current weight is 138. Let's see what we have in our OFP. Where is it? 132.6. I don't think that's going to be correct. But let's try that. Okay, so 138 first. Okay, and the other one was, I already forgot. The other one was 132. Excuse me. All right, we're okay with low brakes. So we'll put that in. Andrew, you're saying make sure change Fahrenheit to Celsius where? Let me check something. 1 second. Oop, wrong button. That is 27 Celsius, so we're in Celsius in the calculator. Oh, I see what. Got it. Thank you so much. Yep. So in Celsius is, yep, 27. Yep, we're still good with low brakes. Plenty of runway here, no problem. Thank you for that. Yes. Usually I get the METAR data automatic, so it matches everything. This one, because the airport's not reporting METAR, had to go manual here a little bit too. Yep. Thanks for catching that. That's a good catch. Now I'll tell you guys something about doing butter landings. They're actually not good. So a good firm landing is preferable. If you try to do butter, you're running a risk of floating, and then the runway length becomes an issue. But certainly with long runways, it's less of an issue. So that's not my excuse. We'll try. Yeah, this is still not connected. Let me look. Yep, FEMIT is our last fix. We can go to heading mode at that point and then intercept. Nah, maybe not. Alright, well, we'll see. Go to our flight plan. After FEMIT, we have JACSIC without the hold. So let me see. We don't need the hold. See if we can just put that in there and then remove the hold. So that looks good now. And now it's connected. So it was disconnected because of the hold. So we removed the hold and we are good to go. You guys should be in for a treat for a primo landing. If you're just joining the stream, thank you so much. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. We are doing a TPC charters flight with service to Miami Dade Collier training facility. in an Airbus A320neo. About to go through some clouds. Let's turn on our anti-ice. We're at 20,000 feet here, doing well. Okay, that is not correct. That's Microsoft servers acting up, because I'm looking at my stream. I'm streaming just fine. So it is not my bandwidth. But let's go here very quickly. Data. We need to turn that on. Apply. It's going to take a second. Hate doing that mid-flight, but no choice. Wonderful Microsoft servers. Thanks. And we'll resume. Yeah, it's totally their servers. But they're gonna try to blame me for low bandwidth. No, I don't think so. I have 1 gig fiber optics connection, so I know it's not me. All right, so we're continuing our descent. Let's get ready to put our transition altitude QNH. So luckily all this weather that's kind of now behind us, we were above it, so we didn't even get into it really that much. We'll catch the tail end of it here a little bit on the south side of it, but all is okay. 120, 140. We'll stick with the weather that we punched in. I think we're okay. We'll stay in nav mode the whole time. Again, we don't have any ATC here. All good. Got about 13 minutes of flight remaining. We're well below the green dot. That's all right. We'll take that. So let's see here. Our QNH is 3010. Alright, that's looking good. Let's go to our tablet. We got our baro reference set. Let's turn on our seatbelt signs. It's been a great flight so far, guys. Really been enjoying it. Andrew, yep, 1 gig for the win, sir. 1 gig fiber optics for the win. Casper, you know about the clouds in FS 2020. Yeah, it depends where they at, and sometimes they look funny, sometimes they look unrealistic, but a lot of times they do look very realistic. So I mean, here, yeah, there's the grainy stuff, maybe not the best depiction, but a lot of times it's very right on, especially some of these stranglers right there. And certainly once we pass this cloud layer, should be good. Yeah. I'm in general, I'm happy with the way the weather is now in the flight sim. It's been pretty good, pretty good. We'll take it. So what I'm looking at here, sorry, is kind of a... Okay, it matched now. Okay. It's kind of weird. We're at 15,000. We're on the green dot. Let's start slowing down a little bit. And remember, Airbus doesn't like to descend and slow down at the same time, so you got to manage all that. We'll go ahead and turn the lights on now, why not? So I don't forget. That'll slow us down just a little bit more as well. Alright, so we're now a little bit below the green dot. We'll catch up to that, no problem. Yep, going through some clouds here. Kind of a tail end of the storm here, I guess. It's looking okay on the radar. We should have been out of it, but Allegiant is behind us. I don't know where he's going. Probably Miami. All right, 12,000. We'll go 260. And we're about 1,000 feet above the green dot. That's all right. Oh, we got some rain. Yeah, we certainly have some rain. I just saw some rain on the windshield. Going in and out of these clouds here. Slow down here to 250. All right, speed brakes retracted. We already got our lights on and seatbelt signs on. About to pass 10,000 feet. Andrew, yep, congrats on your progress there with TPC points and the leaderboard. I will tell you this though, the algorithm, the way it works is it's very fast in the beginning and then it slows down as you go higher in levels, so just be aware of that. We're about 50 miles from destination, 10 minutes remaining. We are catching up to green dot now. We'll stay at 250 for now. I think we will be absolutely okay. Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, it's really some swamps in here. There's nothing going on here. A couple of roads. There's a Highway 75 and 41. All right, so American is at 6,000. Probably coming into Miami. Allegiant, I don't know what he's doing. I think we can go ahead and turn off our anti-ice here. Turn our taxi lights and turn off lights. Go ahead and activate our approach phase here. So now we're a little behind. So a little behind the green dot here, it's okay. Day traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, 25 miles to the northwest, inbound RNAV 09. Date. Maybe we turned our anti-ice too early, but it's warm in here in Florida, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and slow down some more to 220. Yeah, look at those clouds though, right, Casper? I mean, this looks fantastic to me. That looks very realistic. All right, back in the cockpit here. Retract our spoilers. We'll go flaps 1. We're at 5,000.
Miami traffic, 99 inbound to the Airline Airline. Miami traffic.
Yep, I got you. That was the American, so he is going to Miami. And Allegiant's going south somewhere. I don't know where he's going, so see him on the radar as well. All right, we are looking A-OK here. Let's go 200. All right. And we'll go gear down here just to help us out.
1,500.
We should be turning left here shortly. We'll stay at 2,000. We need to be at 1,700 here. Noisy with the gear, huh? We'll go flaps 2. Here's our turn. Dade Collier traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6. Turning left, 10-mile final, RNAV 09. We're at 2,000. Dade Collier. Alright, here we go. Runway in sight. It's a beautiful thing. So we will go to 1,700. And we'll take manual flight from there. Also go ahead and start reducing to our final approach speed. Alright, good. We're at 1,700. Flaps 3. And then here we can go to our airport chart. And flaps full. We will arm our ground spoilers. And we'll do a cabin check. Alright, we're at the final approach speed. Let me go ahead and get rid of the iPad and get rid of the camera. I'm going to concentrate on landing here. Autopilot off. Again, we're not going to have vertical guidance here, so we are purely visual. Feel a little bit of gusts here. Let's get back on profile. All right, that's looking good. And I think we can go and start our recording. So let's do that.
1,000.
2-mile final runway 09.
Shallow. Checked. It's looking good.
200. Minimum
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 10. 5.
All right, manual braking. All right, wasn't too bad. It was a bit of a long landing here, but that's all right. Flaps up. Disarm spoilers. Date, Collier traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, clear of 09, texting to the terminal, last call, Date Collier. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn our lights off. And we'll start APU. I think we need to, yep, we need to go here. Alright, that's looking great. We'll turn our weather off. And let's see. Okay, we need to keep going here. Yep, pretty good landing. Thank you guys. Appreciate your participation in this. You guys are in it to win it. Alright, so since there are no structures here, we'll just park wherever we park. I think somewhere around here would be good. Alright, that looks good to me. Let's see. We do not have external power available, so we'll turn APU bleed on. Engine 1 and engine 2 off. And by the way, let's stop our recording right here. Oh, did it stop already? I thought I was recording. What happened here? Stop sequence recording. Save as. Now let me just try this right quick. I don't know if it recorded it or not. Save as. Load. Desktop. Oh, I just saved it. I don't know. Track 1. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sequence recording. Yep, I'm gonna have to look into this a little bit, guys, so I'm not sure. Okay, so engine 1 and 2 are off. Seatbelt sign is off. Let's turn our lights off. Beacon off. That's looking good. We can turn off our fuel pumps. Go to our EFB, see if we can get a jet bridge, baggage truck, and catering truck. Probably not at this airport here. Alright, not a problem. We will go ahead and deboard. Take a couple of minutes. We'll clean up the flight deck. And on standby. Yep, everything else is looking good. Cool. So Casper, next stream maybe tomorrow for GA Tuesday with the Pilot Club. If not, then definitely Wednesday. And on Wednesday, I'll have to see. If I don't do this, I have to redo this flight because I forgot the tracking. I forgot to track it for TPC Charters Airline, so I may redo it later today, and it may or may not be on stream. But anyways, yeah, definitely Wednesday, and if the time allows, maybe GA Tuesday with the Pilot Club. So I don't know. We will see. All right, so let's see what we got here. Here's our track, and here's the cool thing about ForeFlight. If I go here to menu, and I go to track logs, I will find this track log right here. Let me make this bigger for you so you can see better. So here's my track log of the whole flight, and I can play it, or I can move my let's see, can I move my point? I don't know. Nope, I can't move my point. Let's see what we have here. Yep, it gives my speed, my altitude, and of course the map. So that track is there. Anyway, so here we are at the airport. We're all deboarded and good to go. All the doors are closed. Yep, and that is it. That is our flight, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again for tuning in. Yep, Casper, thanks for the reminder. I appreciate it. Yep. Sounds good. So that is it. 2 hour and 30-minute stream. Not bad, not bad. Got our APU going there. Nice weather conditions here. So we'll see. I may stream later on today again just to do this flight, tracking it properly since I forgot. But I may not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. All right. Thank you guys for joining again. I appreciate it. And we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.